Hey guys, I'm Gary and this is a Kilted Drummer. Hi guys, welcome to another wee episode of Dining Room Drams with me, Gary. If this is the first time you've popped onto the channel and after you've watched this you like what you see, consider hitting the subscribe button. If you like the video, give us a wee thumbs up, and if you want to keep up to date as new videos are added, click the bell icon and it will give you updates as they appear. So, as you know, in this wee series we look at some of the samples and miniatures that I've got lying around, and tonight I've grabbed a wee bottle of Deanston 12. So what I'll do is I'll get this one into the glass and then we'll have a wee chat. That's a nice wee glug. Okay then, Deanston as a distillery. Now, Deanston and Deanston whisky is technically a Highland whisky. It's in the southern Highlands, it's around about Perthshire. It's not one of your long-standing distilleries if you take it in relation to other Scotch whisky producing distilleries. It's only been around since the mid-1960s. Today it's part of the Distell International Group. Now they're a sort of brewing and spirits producing organisation. If you want to have a wee look into them, you can always stick that into Google. And lots of brands under them. Within Deanston, the distillery produces, I think, two sort of core range products. It's a 12-year-old and an 18-year-old. But then they have a 15-year-old organic, which they also put out. And then they have a number of different maturation drams. They come out every now and then. I think there's a Pinot Noir, there's a Bordeaux, various other ones. But what we're going to look at, as I said, is their youngest expression, and that's their 12-year-old. So we've had it in the glass there for a wee minute, and let's have a wee sniff at this one. As I said, 12-year-old. A number of distilleries for their sort of youngest dram will maybe put out a non-age statement one, but in the case of this year they have a 12-year-old, which is good. It's quite light, there's nothing massively jumping out, but it's not unpleasant, there's stuff there. Quite citrusy, maybe even an orange, something in there. Not one of your big juicy outspan oranges, just a sort of a light orange coming across there. There's no burn at the nose or anything like that, and I think it's about 46%, I think this is off the top of my head. Yeah, 46.3, so it's got a decent ABV on it. But it's quite light, quite nice. Give it a wee sip. Again, nothing harsh, quite mellow, quite soft. There's almost a nuttiness to it. I want to say peanuts, but perhaps I had peanut butter earlier in the day. Maybe there's an influence of that. But there's almost a peanut sort of taste to it, a hint to it. Maybe a salted caramel, something like that. Again, the ABV, it's not harsh on the taste. It's a very short finish. And again, there's caramel on the finish. There's just nothing harsh about this. You know, it was light on the nose, it's soft to the palate, light on the mouthfeel. Even the finish is quite soft. As I said, it's a short finish, it's a soft, short finish. It kind of makes you want to go back for another quick dram. Don't get general, I'm struggling to find anything. Anything I want to say, I'm struggling to find anything more about the drum. I think it's, for me personally, it feels too light, maybe too soft. And even with that 46.3 ABV, there's nothing grabbing me about it. But it's not unpleasant. That maybe sounds a little bit daft, you know. I'm not saying it's a bad whiskey. I'm not saying I'm not enjoying it. I just think, personally for me, I maybe want a little bit more. I might have to look at some of the other Deanstons and see if there's something more flavourful that grasps me about it. Don't get me wrong, I'll enjoy it, and it's not bad. But perhaps, maybe wanting a little bit more. Deanston 12, guys. I think it's in the region of 30 to 40 quid. Probably worth it if you want to have a dram and not think too much about it. Slange.